Good morning from day 64. Maybe it's day 65. I think today might be actually day 65. I'll have to go back and look. Anyway, good morning. Another late start as usual for now. I let myself sleep in an extra 20 minutes, so it is almost 6:40. I'm leaving Summit Lake and continuing back to get to the PCT. Our plan today is a longer day than I thought, but it'll be okay. We're gonna do, I think it was 31.3 PCT miles plus the half-mile side trail to get to the campground where we'll stay, and then in the morning we'll have 5 to 7 miles to get into Syed Valley, which is a small town. It has a general store and a cafe. I think this is an RV park, but the trail literally walks through Syed Valley, so depending on what time we get there, we'll stop for breakfast and then keep going. We have 100 miles to Ashland, and so over 4 days, that's 25 miles a day. But the more miles we do the first 3 days, the less miles we do on the 4th day, and the more time we have to spend in Ashland. So that is our plan for today. Hopefully it's not as hot as it felt when we were down in Etna yesterday, and hopefully the elevation keeps us cooled off. We are officially back on the PCT after what I think was more than another half-mile of trail, and this is in part of the area that was affected by the Chalet fire. So the Chalet fire closure, like I said this morning or last night, I think the Chalet fire started a couple weeks ago. Affected 15 to 16,000 acres. The PCT was originally closed from mile 1600 to 1627, and 3 or 4 days ago they just shortened that border, so it was, instead of 1600 to 1627, it is closed from 1600 to 1617. So this 10 miles of section we're about to do is recently opened, only in the last 3 or 4 days. Must be the least affected by the burn. Random thing I just remembered, but I don't think I mentioned it, is that, or maybe I did, but who knows, I've reached 1,000 miles, so PCT miles. I think 2 days ago, I reached my 1,000 mile PCT miles, so that is pretty incredible. My goal coming out this summer, pending fire closures and things like that, was to do 2,000 PCT miles. We'll see if that's possible with the fire closures, but that was my goal. So I did 1,000 in the first 2 months, and obviously moving much faster now. So the goal is to do the other 1,000 in the second month and a half. Hey, baby.
always love the ridge walks or the exposed mountain walks to get the best views. But damn, is it hot today. That's the 4th deer I've seen so far this morning. Deer. Hi, buddy. One. Y'all really don't care, huh? Three and 4. Made it to my lunch spot, and there's those 4 deer hanging around. Brings today's total so far to 10 deer. There's this really awesome tree. Anyway, today I have done 16 miles so far, plus the half-mile side trail, so 16.5, and about 3,500 feet of climbing. And for the remainder of the day, we have, only 15 miles left, and 590 feet of climbing. So mainly all downhill. In that remaining 15 miles, we will have 5,500 feet going downhill, which may hurt the knees, but better than going uphill. So I'm going to take a really long break, rest my feet, and then wait for everyone else to get moving. It's not difficult to navigate, but the trail is starting to have enough blowdowns where it's becoming annoying to keep stepping over a log every 20 to 50 feet. I've definitely missed a few deer, but that is deer number 14 of the day. So a while ago, maybe in Tahoe or before, I had gotten the flavored water additives. I accidentally gotten the ones with caffeine, not knowing, still don't know how much caffeine is in them. I haven't used them often, but I still don't feel any increased energy from taking them. And this very well could be placebo effect But I do feel like when I drink the caffeine additive, it does help me focus on hiking more and get in the hiking zone without my brain wandering as much. But again, could be placebo. The times I've used that particular water additive tends to be at the end of the day when my motivation is lower and I just want to focus on hiking and getting to camp. But it is something interesting because I do believe I have ADHD. It has not been diagnosed, but caffeine reportedly helps someone with ADHD. Is a it's like kind of a self-prescribed treatment. So could be placebo because I know that fact, or it could actually be helping. I have done 29 miles so far today, and I have 3 miles left to go to get to the camp. I'm trying to get there by 7:30 or earlier. We have all been manifesting all day. There's a trail angel named Brian who lives close by, and according to comments on Far Out, routinely stops by the campground with cold drinks. And so all of us have been manifesting all day that he will be there tonight. And my thought was, if he's coming to the campground, usually probably when it's day past 7:30 or 8 or so. So I'm trying to get there early so that if he is there, I can meet him and get a cold drink. But 3 miles left, and our fingers are crossed that we get some trail magic tonight. 1 mile left to get to camp. It is becoming very hot and muggy. That's because with this huge descent, we're getting down to about 1,500 or 1,700 feet as altitude when we've been hiking average probably around 5,000 to 7,000. So coming down much lower in elevation, which means it's getting much hotter, unfortunately. At least tomorrow we get to climb back up. It's going to be a shitty climb back up, but we'll get back to higher elevation. Yeah, just like
right, like people who want to do more miles, but like
they're like, cool, come.
try to do it by themselves, like, alright. Pretty. Side quest.
Those are massive. Good late morning. It is day 66. We've already had a good portion of our morning. We woke up at 5:15 a.m. to get started hiking by 6 to hike 7 miles into Syed Valley, which is a town that's directly on trail. So we had a 6-mile dirt road walk and then a 2-mile paved road walk through town. Town of Side Valley has a cafe, post office, and little store and RV park. So we ate that cafe. I had their loaded hash browns and their huckleberry French toast, which was amazing. We let it digest and are back on trail. The next, we have a huge climb out of Syed. The main part of the climb is 4,700 feet over about 8 miles, which is going to be rough. And then we have more climbing after that, but it's more up and down rolly. Fortunately, it's cloudy right now. Just hoping it stays cloudy so that we can get to the top of the climb before it heats up. Because it's now about 10:45, 10:50. But yeah, Rocket and Milkman are ahead of me. We're gonna stop in a mile at a spring and then carry water for 8 miles after that. Our goal today is not a big day. We're looking for 23 to 25 miles today, depending on how we're feeling with this climb. I am not even an hour into this climb. Pretty views, but it is so humid. We've been dealing, normal humidity on the trail for us has been probably somewhere between 10 to 20% or less. Check the humidity when in town. It was at 50%. So my body is so not used to this. I had to take off my hat because that was just causing me to sweat more. I want to take off my sun hoodie, but then I worry about my shoulders chafing with the sweat against my backpack strap, so that is staying on, but it is just so miserably humid. The climb itself isn't bad, like I feel strong, my muscles are fine. It's just the heat and humidity. Getting it going again after lunch or afternoon break. Sat for about 2 hours with everyone. Decided we're taking it easy today and just doing another 4.7 miles, which will put us at a 21.2 mile day. But we'll just do another 30-mile day tomorrow and still make it to Ashland. We're making it to Ashland on Monday. It's just kind of what time of day we're going to make it. And even if we do 21 today and do 30 tomorrow, I think we'll still have 20 or less on Monday into Ashland. But with that climb out of Syed, we're just not feeling like going further, because it'd be 4.7 or 9.3, and 4.7 and getting to camp early sounds like the better option.
So I started late, so I was a little behind. But
I'll do it.
yeah.
Well, Rat King from 21 is out here right now. He's up in Oregon.
South Carolina.
Okay.
We're not from, but like, they just got some.
I think also like, depending on like where you